So Michael Cohen's testimony for the prosecution is over. They had taken lunch. They're back from lunch, and Michael Cohen is on the stand for he's being cross-examined by the defense right now. And in this cross-examination, from what I'm reading so far, they are really focusing hard on Michael Cohen being on TikTok 6 days a week, being live, about how he makes money on TikTok, about merch that he sells, including shirts with images like Donald Trump being behind bars, that he's written a couple of books and made money that way. And the defense is highlighting this because they're trying to draw a line where to put in that reasonable doubt for the jury, that the jury could say, well, Michael Cohen's testimony, even though it's pretty damaging to Donald Trump, the fact that he's making money off of it, does that affect his credibility? And they're trying to draw that conclusion. Now, ultimately, it will be up to the jury as to whether or not they believe Michael Cohen and how much this sways them. But the thing that the defense hasn't addressed yet, and I don't know if they will be able to when it is their turn to present their side of the case, is all of the corroborating evidence by everybody else. You've got David Pecker, you've got Stormy Daniels, you have that Davidson, which was Stormy Daniels' attorney. You have Hope Hicks talking about things. You got the accountant talking about things, the controller talking about things. And all of them are lining up with the testimony that Michael Cohen is giving. And, they need to draw a line between the two and say, okay, well, maybe Michael Cohen is making some money off of this, but because of the rest of it, he's still telling the truth. It is entirely possible for Michael Cohen to be telling the truth and make money from all of, everything that he's been doing around the trial. So I wouldn't worry about the fact that they're cross-examining him over this, because the testimony is still bad for Donald Trump. I don't think it's going to work with the jury the way he seems to think. And it also doesn't help in the fact that Donald Trump is falling asleep. At one point during I think it was his the cross-examination of Michael Cohen, Donald Trump was noted as leaning back in his chair with his eyes closed, chin down to his chest and his mouth open. That sounds like the posture of somebody who's sleeping, not somebody who's thinking or being contemplative or anything like that. So Michael Cohen's on the stand being cross-examined. I'm not worried about how bad this is going to go. Prosecution will get a chance to redirect. And then I'm also hearing that this is going to be the prosecution's last witness. They are going to rest their case after Michael Cohen, which means potentially today, if not today, maybe on Thursday, the defense is going to get a chance to start their side of the case. And I don't know what they can present or how they can spin this to make a case. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens.